So we have things that have changed visually. Now in game, let's just have a look. There's a DLC browser thingy. In the login screen slash thing, instead of it being roughly where you change your profile on the top right, there is underneath now there's continue career and change career. That's where you now go instead of clicking the top right menu. I've noticed that. What else has changed? Visually, where's the emoji? What emoji? Hello, Peru, welcome in. Can you get a flower? You can get a flower. Big fan. Worst optimization? I'm not too sure about that. Are you sure, though? How long does it take to get an email back? To get a reply for it, up to a few days. That's up to a few days. The emoji is next to the thing. I can see it. Do you not see it? GMM? No, there's too much. Change profile. No, I still think you have to log out of TMP. This is in like the game's main menu. They just moved some UI bits around. I do need to check what else. Graphical things, so some textures blend now. And I forgot what else. Something like that. We are on Sim 1, yes. I'm currently where my vehicle is, which isn't where the action is. Height blend, that's what it's called. Oh, and painted accessories. And there's a new cargo trailer that everyone is going to be using. So we'll have a look at that. New company stuff. Graphics UI for new company stuff? What do you mean new company stuff? You making your game, or you mean garages and things like that? All buzz. Height blend. I saw the height blend. Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm talking about it. We can just discuss it and have a look. On the grass hills. Why did it open that? On the grass hills, alongside the CD road. That's where I saw it most. You can see a little bit more of it here as well. Or it does. But you need a side-by-side of the exact same stuff. Company menu different? Interesting. Live streaming. Hello, Yash, welcome in. Good evening, Yamo, welcome in as well. It's service menu, because I'm directly in the middle. I should TP myself away.
Years.
I should move myself away from it, but you know. Because when a new update happens and it's like, select where you want to spawn in, because there's a time difference, yeah, it does that. They got 19 years, I appreciate that, big fan. The only change you'll see on the CD before anyone gets misunderstanding of things like that is just visually, like, the scenery looks slightly different. Because they've changed the way the textures blend with each other. We haven't done anything. Nothing else. The road is the same. You'll just see different trailers on the road as well. Got it? Point system, there is no channel points for that. There's no, it doesn't have one. The green platform, which I'm not on at the moment, does also have one. Because of course they copied it. These got a red one. Thank you for deleting it. And this one here, which is a small little shunting yellow one. Very cute. Look at that. If you have a question, go ahead. See, exactly the same. Looks exactly the same. It's fine. Hello, Scanny fan. The bollards. I pointed that out a while back. I think someone else only just noticed it. These ones. Yeah? I think I noticed this maybe last week or week before. Stops people from merging in at the very end, I guess. Kind of chaotic. But leaving enough space so that they can keep moving, I guess, you know. Hello, Tails. Hello, Frack. Welcome in. Red in a Russian accent? What did I say? Where did I say? Adding buses. Coaches. Coaches is a DLC. Currently, you're able to use a bus model when playing on TMP. Coach bike. There's one person without fail every single day. If it's a bike or a car, it's going to be a pretty souped up car. Drives off. It's very loud. DLC. What about it? Yeah, it says DLC, but we don't know if it's going to be free DLC or not. You would imagine, yes. What we will be looking at in a moment is looking through reports that people make on each other. So given it's a public server, not everyone behaves. And some people like to bully others, and some people like to, I don't know, not know how to drive. So you can report someone else for that. And then we look through them, see if they're good or not. Iowa DLC and the farm machinery? Enjoy those. Thanks, Jono. Appreciate that. God damn it. Yeah, so you'll see a few more. If you want to do a little tally of those 2 new trailer cargoes I showed, keep a count on that. There's also a new double. Where is it? It's part of the whatever DLC it's from. There's a new double, the Eco skin that it has. Nice. Of course, no one here has it. When I'm not looking for it, I can immediately see one when I... Yeah, for the HCT, there's another HCT variant. Yeah. Quieter than 2 hours ago? It's likely that the traffic is somewhere else. There are some new lights, but I mean, I don't exactly know what I'm looking for. New route. These? Those look very good in their... It has to be these, right? Because they look higher quality. Is it those? Remake the aux lights. Unless I'm deceiving myself, those look better refreshed. Ah. Well, that's good. You can even see the text engraving on the glass of like the serial number of the bulb, of the light. That's good. So you'll see a lot more people. I'll need to change mine as well eventually with the Shoch DLC pack, where now you have a few more coloured, coloured variants. It's for bull bars as well, isn't it? This is from the Volvo. That's not one of them. See, because I'm... Oh, no, that one was normal anyway. Because I'm looking for it, we won't find many, but when I'm not looking for it, we'll just see random ones anyway. Hello, Egg. Welcome in. Solar from Australia. It's got to be late for you. Go to bed. Go to bed. God damn it. Go to bed. Go to bed. A few colour changes as well, but I'm not going to go into those. Right. You'll just have to see the difference. Could log in the show? No, it's fine. It's alright. 2 a.m. Go to bed. Go to bed. I appreciate you stopping by the stream, but go to bed. This is Kelly, yes. Kale. This involves, I guess, hitting the purple car's quite leggy. Quite leggy. Slowing down? Good. These two trying to squeeze in. Oh, and there it is. Okay, so do we blame that just on the lag? That's quite a bit of lag, though, but why are you just all going across? All 3 lanes. What was the need for that? Why though? You could walk faster than that. Vexing? You know what the word vexing means? To be vexed by something or whatever? It's distaste or something like that. I don't fully know what it means. Interesting. If you lag that much, don't... There's the chat even working. Don't go to a busy area, because that doesn't help. Now, that doesn't count for the 1 times either. 1 doesn't count. Damn, the Stream Street Club. Big fan. Good. 5 FPS. Minus 5 FPS. Is it on Xbox? Not yet. Apparently it's coming to Xbox at some point, but people are very impatient and they don't want to know. They don't want to wait, rather, for how long it's required. I can't even speak English. They don't want to wait to find out when it's coming out. There we go. I promise I can speak properly. I promise. It's what I'm working on. What's it released on? Currently, it's only on Steam for PC. It'll be available on PS5 and the next-gen Xbox, whatever the official number is, coming to those stores. Apparently, you can get Steam on those stores as well, so I don't know how that'll work. Yeah, this is fine. It's a triple, but it still has 2 smalls. 2 small trailers. That's alright. VIX. I know what the VIX are. VIX is very helpful. It's very nice. When that's for unblocking the nose. Xbox, yes, you can use the steering wheel. If you use the G29 or the G920, one of them works with PC and one of the consoles, the other one works for PC and the other one. My one, G29, is PS, any of the PlayStations, and PC. So yes, of course. Even right now, anything that enables you to drive, if you play any racing game or anything on the console, you should already be able to use the wheel for that. Won't be as good. Yeah, you won't have as many mods. You also probably won't have TMP, but, you know, we don't know about that yet. Vix. No, Vix spelled properly is for the nose, you know? Vix bomb. It's pretty good. They're just waiting there because when the traffic starts moving, then they'll slowly try and creep further forward. See if they can slip in line there. Hello, Demaru. Don't say my name in the chat. You're going to give the game away. Don't say that. Fix the connections. Apparently there were some connections over the weekend to the servers or something. Yes. Seems fine. Seems fine for now. I don't really know what happened. I think that's why I didn't do a stream on Friday. That's probably what. Commend. Welcome in. Carrota as well. Hello, Moz. Hello, Abel. Is this all about? Depends on how they do it. See, here they're all just pushing in, so it's easier to just go boop, boop, boop. There we go. It's just easier to do that. Then if this one tries to do it as well. No. Okay.
Quite.
Oh, yes. Quite. Yes. Good day. Here's your flower. Why is it blurry? Turn off the blurry, fellow man.
Huh?
Actually, appreciate you. Nearly a year. How you doing? How you doing? Blurry flower. Well, it's fine. Maybe your eyesight is going, because mine is as well. Eh? Maybe in that chat. If you haven't, go to actually follow. Do it. Nice. That's good. Thank you for that as well. So many sounds.
Hope you well.
Big fan. Caesar, welcome back. For 3 months in advance. I appreciate that. An egg? A what? It is autumn, yes. Apparently autumn starts today, the season of autumn. Some of them start at the beginning of September, because that would make sense. 1st of September to 1st of December, that would make more sense. But no, apparently it's medium-ish. Someone else just crashed in the middle there. Also... Okay, that looked weirdly quick as they went underneath there. Shot underneath the bridge. That was odd. Brighten the full stream. It should. I would be amusing if I had, in the same way that Mr. Bang TTS has it, where his lights also go really bright, so it's an IRL flashbang. That would be funnier. Hello, I knew what you're doing. I knew you were doing that. First one is 1 times, yes. Oh, okay, they're not doing it. Okay. I thought I was waiting. An F1 wheel? Most wheels would work, but I wouldn't suggest using a wheel if it doesn't have a very good turning circle on it. You'd be turning it a tiny bit in the real world, and it will turn a lot in-game. That's just weird. Wasn't on full screen. Go to the other one. I'm on horizontal and vertical on the red one. Overlay on white screen. I should. Just have a full screen of someone recording an actual flashbang from CS. Just overlay that. Why not? Good. Good. Ashley, if you're looking around, how have you been? Have you been sleeping? Have you eaten? Have you done all your usual stuff that you should? I should hope so. Gotta make sure. Gotta check in. I appreciate you taking some seconds building up the stream. Horizontally challenged? No, I'm not. I'm just saying that there are multiple streams to watch for whatever perspective you want to view in. Okay. It's winter? Well, it doesn't matter what it is as long as it's going to get colder. That's what I want. Why don't you extend the history of punishment every year? What kind of stupid law do you have? What do you mean, why don't you extend it? Echo, can you explain what this is meant to mean? What do you mean by this statement? You can still play single player, yes. You're not banned from the game. You're only banned from our little mod thing. 96, yes, that's a lot. This is outside Dusseldorf, again, in the other busy spot. So I guess this person's not going to do anything bad. You can't just spam emotes, Echo. I want to know what you mean by your statement. Your statement doesn't make much sense. I want to know what you mean. Oh, they were delivering. Right. Okay, so... now what? When is ProMods? Well, they've apparently updated the mod, so just need to wait for us to support the mod. Again, shouldn't take too long. I don't think Echo's going to give me an answer. They come in saying this statement in caps, and I don't know what it means. And they refuse to elaborate. Interesting. Permanent last year. Immediately 3 months. Good. I'm glad to hear that. If it was permanent due to history kind of thing, then yes, those get changed. Bonjour, Axel. Welcome in. How are we doing? Okay, we're fine so far. Very cold. Good. You can warm up if it's cold. Can't. Some people can. You can't really cool down when it's really warm. That's the problem. But then for a month for something you didn't do. Well, whether it was an accident, I mean, you still did. Nice. You still did something. So, and then a month on top of that? Alexa keeps trying to respond. I'm sorry. Doesn't it respond if you say the other word that you just said, not the product name? I thought he does that. History homework. Don't have me in the background when doing that. I think everything is more exciting than doing history homework. History is important, but history homework is not. Nice. Is it because this person didn't move the millisecond it turned green? When does it turn green? There. You could have just slowed down and then accelerated again. They saved like 2 seconds for doing that. But, of course, hitting someone in the process, so... When you're re-releasing the old ones? Probably not. At this point, all of them need a remake. Because I've heard so many other songs and I listened to so many good things. I've been mashing up other songs. Everything sounds better than stuff I've made. So I want to redo everything I've done. It doesn't sound terrible, but it doesn't sound good. So yeah. He did run the red light. Well, actually no, because at the time he ran it, it was green. But he just didn't want to wait for the person to move. Because it was clearly impatient. So. But yeah, if it was a red light, then, you know. If this other person had moved through their red light, because their one might have just turned red. Don't forget this one had only just turned green. This person still overtook. And hit someone. Making it even better. Well, they are so old, I don't know if they even need it. In the sense, like, you might as well just do another better song. Because they're that old. I'm just not a fan of them. Not a fan of them. I prefer you listen to all the mashup things, because, of course, they're not made with my stuff, but they still sound good. So, can I watch a person? Depends. Good reason or bad reason? Why? Okay, let's see. This is what we get. Calais, yes. Well, no, that one wasn't. You want me to check out Calais? Do you have eyeballs when playing on TMP? I should hope I do. I can see things. Is that what you mean? On Apple Music? Yes, it is. All of the normal stores, you'd be able to find it on there. But bear in mind, they're all from, you know, like 5+ years ago. Already out! Yes, we are on 156, yes. Preparing for when people talk about 157. So, this is where you pay attention, because now we know everything that's in 156. Now, if they start teasing other things in 157, it could be the Benelux thing. If it is, then you know it's really close. No, they don't see that I'm spectating them, no. And someone else commented this on one of the reels as well. This camera perspective is obviously much further away than the regular third person. Normally, you'd have it maybe here. That's roughly the right distance away, but no, we can zoom out a bit more. Be nice if you could. Certainly see more around you at that time. This guy? Brakes, brakes, no brakes. No brakes, no brakes. Boom, there we go. Funny that didn't do anything. Hello, hell yeah, welcome in. Service, Simulation 1. You're mute. Shouldn't be. No, I can see it moving. You silly Billy. Now, yeah, I mean, did you go AFK there? I'm not quite sure what happened there, but that's not, you know, the classic thing of long queue, oh, I'm going to go AFK. It's not like the queue's going to move. And then, of course, the queue does move. The moment they get out. Calais? I started in Calais. We had a look around Calais. Always something needs doing in Calais. There's always something that needs doing in Duisburg as well. But we're looking through reports. This! Oh, I see. Did you potentially swerve because this person was also swerving? They're lagging, though. But if that's the wrong way, brake! Slow down. You're speeding up. The thing that moves on the screen is where the eye tracker is. You can turn it off if it's a bit distracting to you. Because you can see that the orb is jotting around everywhere. Jumping all over the screen. VTCs? VTCs are good. There's no problem with those. What do you think about them? Are you in one? There are VTCs for every type of player, so... Drop a nuke, we should, yes. Have a kick zone, like in Pro Mods. Just put it around Duisburg. Don't explain anything. Why am I being kicked when I'm going to Duisburg? I don't know. Could be your game, you know. Maybe your game is broken. Yes, you are. Good. It's a lot of people are. We have, I think, 50,000 VTCs or something. Granted, most of them probably have maybe less than 10 members, but it counts. It still counts. There's a lot of them. All of them based on types of player. If they want to grind out the jobs or not. You want to do events. Sort of showcase type of VTC. I don't know. All that kind of stuff. There's the bus, by the way. Of course. Antarctica. No. No, you cannot. Someone could probably make a mod of it. There is snow texture that can be used in the game. 90%. I think that I'd love to see demographics of where the VTCs are from. The majority of members will be in those. Yes. Chinese ones especially. Yeah. Hello, Aaron. Welcome in. Also kick. Oh, that should be the April Fool's idea. Oh, we should do that. April Fool's auto kick in Calais and Duisburg. And then if you F7, you still get kicked? How about that? Or would you be teleported somewhere else? You can use a keyboard for this game. You can use a keyboard for this game, yes. Nice. Dragging them. You can, if you want many players, use a keyboard. Of course, everyone starts with a keyboard. It's TBHQ. Ah, yes. F7 to somewhere. If they F7 only within the CD road, they teleport somewhere really far away. So they have to, you know, drive all the way back. That could work. Do you play Fire Emblem servers? I don't currently know. I've been on one or two a couple of years ago. I can't remember the names now, but yes, the idea is cool. I'm wondering what the GTA 6 ones will look like. A lot of potential for those. Plaza, welcome in. Kizzy, welcome in. Brawley, thanks for the gift. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Sammy. Good start. That was not their fault. That was the other one's fault. What else are you going to do, though, eh? See, now we're in Calais. They do own 5M now, yes. But I wonder if that's like kind of going to work with it. Like in the sense how if if the SES owned TMP, but they didn't fully integrate it. They kind of supported and assisted it, rather than, you know, this is the official big multiplayer. Could be like that. I don't know. Hansel, we're on a few of the other platforms as well. In the description is the main one, and TikTok as well. Whichever one you want. In the case of the YouTube stream, it's in both orientations. The bridge. There's a lot in the bridge, so there's that. He brushed past that person. Hang on, you went an entire loop just to get in here. Why didn't you just turn right here and go in there? Oh, well, that's not where you want to go. Right. Got it. No, they haven't said anything about the console release yet. No, if they have, then I would be telling you it. I would be one of the first ones. It would be in my story. I'd make a post about it. To tell the very impatient people to shut up. No, not yet. Not yet. Not confused. No, you definitely wouldn't confuse me with that. No. There's a lot to do. Like, you can make a 5M server anything you want, really. That's the point. Do you know where you're going? That's the outcome I'm thinking of this. They don't really know where they're going. Or what they're doing. You're kind of cutting everyone off. What really is the point in that? Okay. We do check the website reports, yes, but you won't see them being done on stream. That would be hilarious content. Don't get me wrong, that would be content for days. Same with appeals. But you won't see them being done. Website reports do not time out. So if you've had several in-game ones time out a lot, you could resort to using the website. If you can recall. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Okay, next. Same place. What's up, CK? How you doing? What's up? Are we gonna move? Are we actually gonna... Oh, we are? We are? Okay. No, I don't see how many people did that. Only one report per player. It would be nice if people could report the same person multiple times, but that could lead to potential abuse of it. There's always a danger. Every good sounding feature, there's always a danger, sadly. Kez Phillips, welcome in. Hello, boys. It's very busy. It is. Pain without pain? You mean you're in Spain without the S? Yeah. Tooth broke? How hard was the lollipop? God damn. Wisdom tooth. Yeah, but there's quite a bit of pain involved in that. Nice. It just went straight through each other. Look, hello, you're the one that's meant to kind of yield there. Well, you see this, the yield sign here? You're supposed to check. The other one was close as well, but this one was the main one. Why, though? Why? Yeah, when different people report the same person, they can't do it at the same time. If you reported the person, a report exists, but then if someone else tries, it would say they've already been reported. Does that make sense? So you cannot report the same one. You find the ProMod's good. What version of ProMods is it now? 276? Something? I don't know what it is. It's very bright behind me though. By the way, these little effects here, these are sun rays. That's what it is. What do I need to check? 276. Good. No, I did it correct. Okay. I thought I'd change the reason, but not the length for one of them, but I didn't. One report. If the report times out, or it's been resolved, or rather deleted, and the person does something else, then you can make another one on them. Yes. I've seen that happen a handful of times. I've also seen it happen where they needed to clean the box there, where a person is repeatedly reported for something, But they're not doing anything wrong. It's just not a necessary report. There's no point. Stop reporting them. Yeah? No, it's not on TP yet. No. No, Promos. We don't have the server back online. Really though? I mean, were you indicating? Oh, it's unlikely. Person going straight on has priority. Cleaning the box, but you know, by this time you weren't in the way. It's just a bit silly to do that. Good job. You on the stream? Are you here somewhere? You parked up somewhere? And then there's these two again. God damn it, man. Why? You have the red this time. Why? And you're stuck on each other, huh? You can't go because your trailer's wedged against them. They have to reverse. That voice, I'm glad you too. Good job. Good job. Next. The Van Hook. Wouldn't see any names, wouldn't see any other information like that. This is... Wow, we are very far away from the CD road. Okay, good. 169. 169 will be a good one. Hopefully. What do you say if someone tries to overtake and they hit you with another one coming? If they hit you while trying to overtake you because they don't want to hit the oncoming person, then clearly that's terrible behavior on their behalf. I've seen that many times. They don't seem to care about you, they just don't want to hit the oncoming player. As if it makes a difference. Reinstalling? Go for it. You don't have to just see me, because my camera's never going to be in the same place long enough for you to get there. 1169, by the way. What? Oh, you're turning around again. So change their mind, then change their mind again. Right. Have a tutorial. I do not personally have a tutorial. You're trying to save your friend. On how to get promos, but there are many tutorials online of how to do it. This is a racetrack. I should make one. There's a series of tutorials that I know they exist, but I want to do it in my way of doing it. So when people ask me, you can be like, yes, there is one. I do have a playlist though of, on the TikTok page, of a few other little tutorials and guides and things of that I've done before. They'll be added to that. Yellow, new color, yes. Maybe I'll clarify that at another time. Look at that. Oh, the teleports, okay. Where's the pit lane then? How do you theoretically exit the track? You have to be down here somewhere. But you can't do that. This is outside Bratislava. In wherever that is. Yes. Most of these will be on the city road, yes. There we go, we're back. We're back. This is near Brussels now. You can appeal. Anyone can appeal a ban, yes. If you mean, can I remove it for you? Not by you telling me to. No. It's busy. It's busy, yeah. That's why people come here, because they love it. Of course. Slovakia, that's the one. Tom, thank you for the 3 streams tweak. Welcome in. Finally managed to merge in front of this person. Trouble is, it started already. They're already mid-fight, so don't really know how that started. There we go. I wanted to see if they'd do any more. So that was unsuccessful because the person was kind of standing their ground. It still doesn't help to do that because it enrages the person more. He's making it worse. He's making it worse. But from the start, it looks like they had tried to merge in and then the person's not letting them do it. That kind of thing. But your response doesn't need to overtake a few more people. You know? Enzo, welcome in. Like, you're now going to target this person. You did kind of brush against them, so it's a bit silly to do that. I want to see what they say. You always appeal, but never go through. You mean you don't get unbanned from it? Probably means that whatever you were banned for is valid. Which can be the case, because an appeal just means a request. It doesn't mean an all good, if you appeal, you will get unbanned kind of thing. It's not that. It's not how it works. This is the same one. We found him again. So, new version. If you have a little download available on Steam, download that. Everything completely up to date. Yes. $3,500 people online right now. Are they not going that way? Right. The Mazda, the car was. And I want to see what the car's comment in if they appeal. What it will be. I want to see what they say. Next. Jibbers, a great name. Welcome in. How you doing? Everflower. Zazzo as well. Welcome in. Awesome sale. Next week, apparently. Steam sale is next week. Could be in about a week. Need 156. Yeah, there's another tiny little update. Check on your downloads list. Check on your downloads list. It's a 1 megabyte update, but it still counts. TruckersMP USA? Is that a slight alternate version of one of these games? Is it good? The car did. I mentioned. Because of the continuous push, and then they gave up with trying to merge in front of the other one, and then they tried merging in front of a different person by slightly nudging them. So yes. And then assuming if that report continued for a little bit longer, they'd do again to the next one until they're finally in the line. It's not necessary. You want to start playing? You can start playing again. Whatever you did last time, you know, downloading TMP, following the rules. Don't go in the busy areas unless you want to shock. Same as whatever you were doing before, if you were playing on TMP before. Same sort of thing. Busy place is still there. Unless you haven't played since, 2015 or something. That'd be impressive. How many average? There's no average, really. Me specifically, it varies. How many times I press the button. Overall, depends on how many people are on. Change the camera. To what view? Technically, no. I can't go first person on this player. That would be cool. Don't forget, it's not me either. It's them. Was it this? I think it's just that. Nothing, 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 nothing. This is me skipping back through it. Now I'm skipping forward again. And the only thing is them a bit too ambitious while braking. On the corner. Is that really worth a report? Did they really threaten you? Scare you? It's fine. How do people have modded trucks? They save edit them or they download them from the workshop. You can find those on the, as I said, Steam workshop. You set them up as single player first, and then you can just use them in game. They do threaten you see wreck, yes, but it doesn't really do anything, does it? Like, oh, I'm going to tell the teacher about you, but they don't. Save editing, yes, can be fun as long as you do it properly. Otherwise, you'll break your game. What happened there? I have to look back at that. Urban, I don't know why the command isn't working. 2017, damn, long time ago. It's still basically the same as when you were last playing then. CD was still the busy place. You'll need to be up to date on your game though. I don't know what version you were last playing on. Quite a long time ago. Oh yes. I want to say ban. The thing is, I think the ones you need to maybe worry about, I mean, you shouldn't be doing this stuff anyway. The ones that don't say anything, then you're really unsure. You don't know whether they have recorded you or not. So you're just quaking, shaking on your wheels, you know? Shiver me timbers. Some bad apples. There are some bad apples, yes. What happens when you get to the end? Oh, I was waiting to see whether they were going to just continue up the ramp and then smash into someone else. No? Yeah, okay. Why there, though? You could have just followed them up the ramp. It's maybe another 5 seconds. This is what I always say anyway. For the people that are in the cars, I understand your desire to not take the jobs. That's completely fine. That's the point of the vehicle. But you don't have any priority to zoom ahead. Because you don't have anywhere to go. That you need to get. You don't need to go anywhere. What's the point? It's funny that they did bump into one of them. It is an overtake, only for a bit. It's on the side. People weren't really affected by it because they weren't moving, which is good. Because they didn't hit this first one. They might have if they maintained that speed, but no. Probably a kick if you just see that in the wild. Not many people over there. Interesting. So they have cleared it. They've all gone all the way over to the... down there. Oh, these are not new. I thought so. You could hear the squeak of the EV. You could hear it from miles away. How many days does it take? For the website reports, depends on how many are... Yeah, I forgot the mess. Damn it. I always do that. I say, oh, we're going to go back and look at it, and then instinctively I just delete it. Damn it. Someone might have gone the wrong way, or they might have been hit. I don't know now. What was I saying? It depends on how many reports are in the system for the website reports. Now, since the server refreshed, you can see the number here is low. Used to be higher. Netherlands, in-game, yes. Thought they weren't going to make that. Or they were going to go the wrong way. When will Promos be back? We don't know. But now that Promos has released its update, maybe tomorrow, maybe later today, maybe in 5 minutes, I don't know. Whenever they're able to re-support it. Are you just here as well? This whoa, caused that one to slam their brakes on. Impatient much? How much ping? Well, weirdly enough, they seemed to lag a bit when they weren't near the people, and now when they are near the people, they're fine. Odd. It can happen. Attempt 2? Perhaps? Kyle, welcome in. Telly, welcome in. Deep. How are we doing? Come on, all you have to do is just stay in your lane and just pass the player. And you fail to do that. They, you can already tell the ambition of the, like, that was close to the middle, but then you hit them. You hit them. This is where you need the half-time speed, really. Mirrors caught on each other, kind of thing, where they just met right in the middle at the closest point. If you could pause it, which I'm not going to be able to do. There, well, you know, a few frames too late. You see how they're very close to each other, but it's this one's fault. Because of the bit before as well, they cut one of them off. Hello, Handy, big fan. Now the lag is back because they're just wibbly wibbly wobbling. Odd behavior, you know. No, their name isn't literally the suspect. It's an alias for the name. Loud car as well. How did you do that? What a shame, hey? They got a very long vehicle. Exactly the same statement start. See? That's what I wondered. Yeah, it's just hidden name. So the person being focused on is the suspect. Everyone else in the report is player. That's it. Because it doesn't matter who the person is. If they did whatever they did, then, you know. That's it. Yeah, they fixed themselves. I hope they don't do it again, though. Yeah. You better not. It looks like I have another vehicle because I am not the one driving. We're looking at other players, which is why you'll notice the vehicles change and the locations change every few minutes. That would be very difficult if I were the one that were doing that. Yeah, you're honking, you can see them, you know they're there. You're probably looking backwards. It's not over yet. Driving is similar. So funny. Drink 2 milk, yes. Believe it or not, that is the more common way of doing it. I'm just not a fan of not having milk with it. Because that's not my thing. Your punishment, I do. I wanted to wait until the report ended. Now you notice, I have pressed the ban button, but you notice they haven't disappeared because it's in the report. I have to remind a few people every time because in real time, they would disappear when you press the button. In the report, they don't. Now, if I delete the report, because I'm done, now everyone disappears. Yes. Poof! They're gone. Well done. Hello, Venus. Welcome in. And now we're back. Permanent ban? Permanent ban is way too much for this kind of thing. Way too much. Well, they get banned because they overtook and merged badly in a line. I want to see what they say for it. What they saw on their screen, basically. Because if you were overtaking someone, you would try and stay away from them. Not get closer to them. There we go. More spawning back in, good. What gets you a permanent ban? Being very, very bad. Because now, history doesn't accelerate to... escalate to permanence. So only a few things like cheating and rule 2.9 could get you that. Evading, perhaps, in some sense, could get you that as well. Yeah, you've probably been in a report somewhere. Again, people only know if they are there if they notice their own vehicle. Some guy? What, a person's name of some guy? I have perm banned people before, yes, of course. How do you cheat? Speed is the main one. Anywhere that has a limit, people want to bypass that limit. That's it. You're pushing. This isn't like the ones at the beginning of the stream where they were just kind of waiting and then they moved when the traffic moved. This is... now they're not doing it, but a little bit more. Some yes. I don't know what they're doing now. Are you actually pushing now? Because no, this almost looks more like the ones from before, so I kicked those so I can kick this one. A piece of tomato. Well, that's not fun, is it? Because they want to target other people, especially the ones that drive through other people. You can collide with the NPCs as much as you want, but that's not fun, is it? Actual players, on the other hand, who cheaters feel are inferior to them. Like, I'm better than you, huh? I don't take damage, but you do. Watch this. And then, yeah, that's how it turns out. It might be from NY, and that's how you drive. Unfortunately, while that might be true, it's not a reason to let them go. Almost. Because there would be many other places that count for that. Like, oh, we just naturally drive badly, it's alright. You're gonna go this way? To the left? Why else would you be waiting there? The money mod is okay. You can there we go. You can use that on single player first. It doesn't work if you do a job in TMP and then you suddenly get 3 million XP per job. But in single player, yes, because money is client sided. It doesn't matter. So technically what you did is you merged over here and then you sat on this outside part. But I didn't see them overtake to get there. I saw them sitting there. But that's what a lot of people do. That's quite a common technique that they use. 2212, what did they do? That rhymes. Sim 1, yes. What did 2212 do?
Huh?
Go on. I'm just watching the red one down there. And then you glance up at all the different angles as well. Basically Leatherman, okay. Is it cold? Not cold, but it is getting colder. Which I'm all for, I love that. Why is it night time? I can change the time of day in my game. The car. The one that I was following that changed direction? No, I didn't do anything to them. No, but I wouldn't recommend doing what they did. Prada? Hey, I mean, you know, they pay for the ad. Good job. It's night. Yes, for you it will be... For the server's time right now is nighttime. I've managed to change it so that I'm not doing the reports in the pitch black, which we can't really see much. So it's easier doing it during the day. Yeah, it's nighttime right now. Good evening, Highway. How you doing? Krewlex, how you doing? I did see the coaches. When they showed off one of the vehicles, it looks good, doesn't it? If you're not interested, then that's fine, but the vehicle itself looks good. Looks well made, which is what you'd expect. You play a game? Thank you for joining us. Okay, what are you playing? What are you going to play? And as for driving, we can do some more driving tomorrow because we have the new cargoes to use. And the new accessories and stuff to check out. So tomorrow we could do some driving. Peak? Oh, enjoy. Peak is good. Hope you've reached the peak. I haven't played it that much, and of the few sessions I've played, I haven't peaked yet. So, traffic jam, yeah, look at all the traffic coming this way. This guy's fine. For now. Please don't do anything stupid. You were doing so well. You lagged, did you? Really? That did look like they were going in a straight line there. As if they didn't, like there, that was in a straight line. And they weren't accelerating anymore for a brief moment, which can indicate that they were not actually in control of the vehicle anymore. Rare moment where they might actually be telling the truth there. Accelerating, and then suddenly when the lag happens, they're slowing down. That's unfortunate. Benefit of the doubt, I guess, for them. The first one was strange. That could have also been the lag that they had. It's not constant, but it can happen when you're surrounded by a bunch of people. I still wouldn't recommend frequenting the busy places when you are lagging, though, because that doesn't help anyone. So I wouldn't recommend that. Hello, Zazu. iPhone. I do have an iPhone, yes. Did I ban him? I didn't ban him. I didn't ban him. This is in 1. You can tell because lots of people. These are all real people, yes. The names you see above them are just hidden names. And it says player instead. That's all. Same with the suspect. That's all you need to see. You got this stream recommended because you saw the missile nowhere. Really? The missile is EP. How on? How on earth did this get recommended? Well, welcome in. I'll let you decide whether that was a good decision to join or not. Happy Truckery, thank you for the sub. A fresh tier 1. Enjoy the badges, enjoy the emote. Enjoy your stay in the crew. I appreciate that. Oh, purple. Big fan. Sean, welcome in. This car. Not too sure what the car is doing. Truck is keeping his distance for now. That's okay. How do you join the server? You need TruckersMP for that. It is a client. You download the client. You make an account for it. Link it to where your games are installed on Steam. Then you'll be able to play that way. One of the rare moments where easier to do it than how I described it. Usually the phrase is easier said than done. This way it's the other way around. I'm not very good at describing it. So, is this why they were reported? Because why are you taking your time and causing this person to, you know... What's that about? Brooke, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Trucker. What's the point of cars? The cars are used as a replacement for the fact you don't have NPCs like you do on single player. So the roads will otherwise be quite empty. Now, when the cars were added, they were, I guess, used properly. But you know, it's a cheap vehicle, and you can use it to bully trucks with. Not that you should do that. Hello, YNE, welcome. How long have you been staff? Quite a few years. Quite a few years now. Earlier this year, I think, was my account turned 10, but I haven't been staffed the entire time. Bully sharks, yeah. It's not me, though. I wouldn't do that. I'm just confused on why you're suddenly so slow after failing to merge, failing to stop. So yes, just to clarify for those joining in, that we are spectating people through reports. I am not the one driving. Chat does like to collectively agree that my driving is not very good. So be it. But this isn't me. Here is where it began. It's so random though. Hello, Kilowatt. That is a nice orange. That's an orange, you know? When you think of orange, that's the orange you think of. Not a yellowy orange or anything. Engine, perhaps? No, I'm not really hearing their engine stalling or anything, so... Thank you for gifting a sub to Kayla. Using the discount. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Recommend it again? Well, that might be a sign that you need to stay, hey? It's a sign. How many people on? I think around 3,500 from when I checked. See, that if that person was the problem, you'd sort of accelerate when they try to overtake to block them from doing that, but no, they were just genuinely just going really slow. I don't know. Not a ban. Not a ban. Just weird. Hope they're not still going that slow. Is this vehicle broken now? That's meant to be going across, isn't it? Oh. Not my fault. What happened? Oh, that's a green. That's a green. Well, you usually see it flying across, but no, it was standing still. Got banned for reckless driving. Even though you were driving correct, you went once on the wrong lane. That's unfortunate. It would need to be in your appeal though now. 3,000-ish. Oh, it's dropped then. Players? Payers. 2,600 I can see. Pretty good. Hello X, welcome in. It is on Twitch, yes. In the description of the stream you're watching, there should be a link to it as well. Feel free to pop on over if you want. It was me, yes, it was me. Had to leave my camera there for a moment. Could you imagine if we actually got helicopters or some sort of drone vehicle so players could see where our cameras were? I would prank people by sort of dive bombing towards the road but then flying back up again at the last second to freak them out. Make sure they're paying attention. That'd be funny. Have you appeared? Well, I have. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Brooke! You've joined like 5 minutes ago. What is this? For 3 months? Have a flower. That's a token of appreciation. It's not a real one, but, you know, the appreciation is. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. For September, is there a discount in multi-month subs? Subs in general? Whatever way it is, I appreciate that. Welcome in. You should also, if you're in the Discord server, you should get a coloured roll now if you link the two accounts together. Lovely pink. 5 mins. Wow. I did a good job then. Proud of myself for that. Pat myself on the back. 10 streams to you, Killer. Oh, you're lamb. People have said that. Like, why wouldn't I show up if you maybe consume this type of content already? Why wouldn't I show up on the feed? I get a bunch of random content from this game that shows up. Sometimes it's people doing weird stunts. I saw a almost like a reminiscing type post where, do you mind? I was talking. Hold on. Where someone's showing pictures and things of as if this game is going to die or something at some point. It's one of those posts. You know when the end of GTA 5 and you're talking about doing one final drive? It's like that. It's weird. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Phones. They each have a phone. What phone did you give them? I put the little thing in brackets as well so you can see it's random. Gifted this, gifted that, gifted whatever. That's very kind of you. This, they kind of let them in. They didn't push. Well, they kind of did push, but it didn't squeeze against the person, you know. It's not. You do that a lot. Burst, I don't know. See, that one as well was a bit close, but they don't know their sort of spatial awareness. They don't know where people are near them. They have mirrors, believe it or not. They have mirrors, but they don't really use them, do they? Strange behavior. This is in one. Being on the team is a volunteer role. You volunteer to be on any of the TMP sub teams. A mirror. What chunks should you buy? Do you not have any at the moment, or if you do, what one did you use last? Is owner? No, not owner. No. You can play TMP with the VR headset. No, actually, hang on. I have to change my answer to that because apparently, last time, one of the previous times, someone said that the VR branch of the game has kind of been merged into the main branch of the game. So technically, yes. I will assume that the headset works anyway, regardless of that feature. So I think you can. If you have one, try it. It's my only suggestion. I don't have one, so I don't know. But if you do, try it. See what happens. Don't go to busy places, though. You might have a heart attack if someone is zooming towards you with VR headset on. Works fine. Thank you for confirming that. This is ETS. ETS 2, specifically, yes. It's definitely not ETS 1. TMP with VR. Ah. I see you again. Is this your stop by now? You're leaving us already? VR headset. Yeah, be careful with that. It would come under your responsibility as well. So if you kind of freak out or your headset freaks out, that's still on you, even though it's not your intention to have it freak out. Be careful. Another reason to not use it here. I think you can download ETS1. It's still on Steam. You can still get it on Steam. It's gonna be very, very cheap. So I don't know about that. Drop a follow. I appreciate that. Volvo. You could try the Volvo. ETS2 LA. I like the idea of it, using this game to kind of have a self-driving thing, because it has roads clearly marked out. But if you use it, and anything happens or it doesn't quite know where it's going, that's on you. Because what if it happens to not stay in its lane? Or you reach a road that doesn't have lane markings on it? It may not like that. So please be careful. You can use it, but, you know, at your own risk. You two with a follow? I appreciate the follow. Nobody followed. Nobody. No one likes me. Really? Nobody. Older trucks. It would be nice. I wouldn't be one of the users of those older vehicles, though. But I know a lot of people that would be. I don't like the look of the older vehicles. Too old. Whoa, good save for the car there. Wow. What happened to you, though? What we find, it's a weirdly specific one. I don't quite know why. 2 weeks is just different. Don't feel like it. I fell off, I did. You know Samsung made a car? No, I didn't know that. What is it called? Why as well? Oh, and I'm sure they have the technology for it. So you can have your Samsung phone, Samsung fridge, Samsung car. This is in real time as well. We're just following them driving along. Or Apple, yeah, you can have the Apple ecosystem. If the joke being, if they made a car, would it have Windows? Get it? Because they're rival companies. Are you going to tell them to move? That'd be hilarious. They got wrecked because they tried to sneak past. I go AFK. Okay, so if you want to go AFK, you don't have to go all the way along, then stop. The only reason you stopped is because you couldn't go past. It's because you went along quite far in that direction. But I'm going to kick you for it anyway, because you did do that. So, what's the max time someone can get that is not a permanent ban? 3 months, probably, for history. You have your normal bans, then a month, then 3 months. And it could keep being 3 months. There may be some others in between that. If you be extra naughty, you can get something else. But those would have to be custom lengths. Like if you did something really specific and you got a year. I guess it's not impossible. You at the train crossing? Good luck. Stay focused, stay locked in, you'll make it eventually. Will you make it to the other end by the time the stream ends? That's your challenge. See, this one was a push. You see how the other ones merged with a bit of distance? That was a push. You see? You see? A bit different. 14 bans. 1 year ban. Try to beat your record. Henrik, firstly, don't spam. Secondly, it's not a record you should be beating. It's not an achievement. If it is, you know, where's your certificate? Where's your medal? Good job. There's 2 things so far. Need some advice. Brain, what do you need? What's up? Welcome in. What do you need help with? You have to nerf you. You're too powerful. It's not his fault. Well, hold on a minute, Darius. Hold on, they could do something else that's even worse. So far, it is. That was them getting a bit ambitious. We watch the entire thing and then we make our judgments, eh? I don't think they're going to do much else. They might. Does this one stop? Yes, okay, so they're now letting that one out, and I bet you this one's not going to stop. Certainly took your time there. You know, they weren't sure whether they were going to stop or not. Make your mind up. This one was silly, and then you've got the one where they merged out. Hello, Juice, by the way. You got this, which was a hit. Then you got this, where this person has priority first. But you took your sweet time, made them swerve, and then you got the other one. So. That. Did the correct bet? Yeah, I didn't bet anything physically though, so I didn't win anything, sadly. Bet and gamble at your own risk. It's up to you. Barrow, welcome in. No, sorry for Swedish. You two are... We goddamn languages in my chat. Kinda wanna hop on. No. Don't do that. At least not with the aim of me getting the ban on you. What was that? I blinked and then it happened. I actually didn't fully pay attention to that. Oh, Henrik is also Swedish. Because they can see the chat. The chat for the TikTok chat is over here. So they can be communicating with you. That's funny. Nice. Good start. Egg. Egg? What do you mean egg sign? Intervention without a traffic light. Can you drive first when the yellow? I wouldn't recommend it, because then what if the other person's doing it? Yellow means to be cautious. If it's green then yellow, it means, you know, you may have to slow down or stop soon. Oh, good job. And then other way around is prepare to go. Career mode, yes, it works the same in single player. You can still drive and do your jobs, same profile, but you can play with other people as well. In revenge. The nose is runny and itchy. They're now waiting for them to catch up. The section with science. Yellow egg. What do you mean yellow egg sign? I'm imagining an actual egg here for some reason. You failed that. You should start, you know, like in not javelin, relay racing, you should start to accelerate when the person is nearest to you. Because now you've lost all your momentum. Now, of course, they're probably going to catch up again, but, you know. What's wrong with the yellow square? Oh, the diamond-shaped. Yeah, the diamond-shaped thing? I see. That sign, I think, means... I don't fully know what that sign means. But if there's no traffic lights, it either works on the road markings or just whoever gets there first. Something like that. So, hang on a minute. There's this as well. What was that? This beef. The report is 2 minutes, by the way. This beef has clearly been going on for longer than 2 minutes. So they're just constantly, you know. Venus, I don't think you answered what I said before. Do you have any vehicles at the moment? Are you looking to buy your first vehicle, or have you used any vehicles before? This one's very obvious, but then the other one, they didn't do it again. First vehicle. Well, have you been doing quick jobs when you first play the game? Do any of them seem interesting to you? That's the whole idea. If you could choose exactly how you do your quick jobs to get some money to then buy your first truck. While doing that, you may use a few different trucks given to you by your company. And, you know, then whichever one of those you like, you buy. And then voila, you are now a user of your own vehicle. That's how that works. That's how it should work. Good job. both of them gone. And this is... Ooh. It's one of the many Russian industries that doesn't exist yet. The truck also did it because they, when at the very beginning of the report, if you saw, the truck also hit the car against the barrier, likely in defense or revenge or something. But doesn't help, does it? It's very silly. The train intersection? Every area needs looking at all the time. Let's put it that way. But we can't do that all the time. But I will have a look in a moment. We'll do another bit of real time having a look. Well, what happened there? Because it keeps logging me out. I can't be bothered to log back in. I thought I was logged out, or logged in rather, and I'm not, so I just can't be bothered. Because then you have to verify, you have to put the code in and so on. Just keep me logged in, damn it. Fun fact, when you go to log in on that site, there is no actual tick box of keep me logged in. If there is, I don't know where it is. Why isn't there one? What should you buy? Scania. If I pick a random one, Scania. Because it sounds nice, looks nice. It's the one that I use. Not the highest in horsepower, but it still does the same stuff. There is no difference in like, really between the Volvo and the Scania, if you think about it. Always logged in. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm like every time it logs me out, but every couple of weeks. It just happened for some reason to get logged out. This platform as well, the purple one, that does it randomly sometimes as well. It's as if the browser refreshes all of its cookies and suddenly I'm just not logged in. Fantastic fail there, well done. You thought you'd squeeze through there and you hit both of them and you made both of them stop. Bit of a fail. Hello Morco, welcome in. Good job. Okay, we're near the train now. What a coincidence. Michelin men and lights everywhere, okay. If I want to become Nordic. Yeah. Listen to the right. Why? Let's see. Do you ban players? Yes. This stream I have banned several of them. Excuse me. You're pushing with no effect at all. Why are you pushing like that? Cookies cleaned? Maybe they do. I don't know. It's just a random thing with the browser updates sometimes. Can't update game even with a different place. What do you mean place? Your Steam does not update your game? What's the problem? Browser Brave. It's just a random thing. It's not a thing where like it did have an update the other day. I think it auto does it anyway, but it's just random. Money on Steam is what? Money on Steam. TMP, TruckersMP is a multiplayer client for ETS2. ETS2 does have a multiplayer, but it's only a small multiplayer. This is a larger multiplayer. It's not official. Yeah, but why doesn't your game update? Do you get an error to tell you why it doesn't update? Does it not finish the update, or is the update not available for you? Said hi. Hello, someone. Welcome in. Welcome in. I've seen that every single person that's come in. Is this a... I don't know what they're using to see that. Okay, because every time you've said that, as if you've said hi before, it says said hi specifically. So I'm wondering if that's a feature I don't see. Pretty odd. Hello, Demaru. ATS. It works on ATS and ETS. You don't have to just have one. It's up to you. But we support both. This, we've seen this before. I've done videos on this. Same paint job and everything. TMP allows 3 mods properly, but there are other mods that you have to use in single player first, and then they kind of work on TMP, if that makes sense. The ones that are in that case would be the ones where you've got custom... Well, where's the... This is either from a Discord server or from the Steam workshop, because this person didn't make it themselves. You would download that, and it's a mod, in quotes. Same with this one. They download them, they install it as a mod, and then they can kind of use it. So they buy the vehicle on single player first. And that's how it works. But it's not a normal mod. What the hell are you talking about? Someone didn't merge properly? No, we're insulting people, are we? Oh dear. Peaceful 47. We learn on coaches. I have no idea. We need more information about how the coaches are going to work first. Before we decide that. If they're going to be just vehicles by themselves with the ability to take people, then I assume they would work. But if you're going to have... bit aggressive. If you're going to have like a mode or something to go with them, then maybe not. Did you try? What was that about? Oh, that was good, Killer. Well, half of that is blurry. I like that. Your truck. Which one is yours? There's a few people. Look at that blue. Whoa. I was... okay. These ones are okay as well. Is that you? Some people are a bit silly. I agree. A bit silly. But, you know. That's what we're here to try and help with. Oh, it's an 8x4 though. White one. This one. Quite basic. What is this? This comes with the Renault DLC, doesn't it? Yeah. Haven't seen any of the specific DLC, the new stuff, the paintable new stuff. Haven't seen much of it. Scania designing... what, a coach that can seat up to 50? That's interesting. What road is that? The Calais to Duisburg road. It's a very peculiar single country road that has everyone on it. Speaking of more designing, by the way, I saw one video earlier. I'm assuming it needs more verification, but apparently a concept sort of SUV car made by... report? Thank you. Made by BYD has broken the speed record set by a previously set by a supercar or something. It went like 400 and something kilometers an hour. Smidge more than whatever the previous was. Impressive. I don't know if it's actually verified yet, but not an SUV. It's a normal vehicle, basically. Normal car vehicle. I don't know where on earth you're going to be driving your average. It's just a demonstration, I suppose. U9 Extreme broke the record on Germany, certified at 308.2. God damn. Sedan, one of those things. So you've seen it as well. Yeah, very interesting to see the video of that. Because they test it on the big bank, I think, that the Bugatti was tested at. And the moment it went on the straight, it just rocket. Full electric, just boom. Impressive. Where's this? This is Duisburg. City of Duisburg. Always like this. That's my normal expression. I'm not unhappy, I promise. It's alright. Hello, Biohazard. How you doing? That's fine. Maybe not. You get paid? No. It's a volunteer thing. If you want to join the team, you volunteer to be in the team. If it were a paid role, you would see the role being listed. You know, every job listing ever, they have to provide the rate. You'd think it would be listed, right? I'm good, I'm doing well. Big fan. Moderator, yes. What you're seeing is what the mods do in-game. That isn't bannable. It's still unnecessary, though. But this one is going a little bit stuttery, so... Didn't harm them, didn't hit them. Seems fine. Nice. Bridge. Someone mentioned the bridge, didn't they? How long have I been one? I have been one since, I think, 2018 or something. I was briefly one of the managers, and then I dropped back down to this one. Brown. That's a nice brown as well. That's a chocolate brown by that. Not bad. Do you get mad if you're lagging? If you're stuttering and lagging, no, but you can cause problems to other people and you should be aware of that. Ban for lag. Are you sure though? Okay, no, this is, without looking, is this Rotterdam? Oh, it's Amsterdam, almost. I need to remember the road layout. Amsterdam has a diagonal somewhere. This. Diagonal with the hotel, that's how I remember it. Save editing though? Oh yeah, you got a few. What is... Hold on. This. It looks like it's backwards. A V8 MAN. Right. I wish I didn't turn the camera there. It's in the shade as well. A lot to unpack on that one. Yeah. Interesting. Well, nothing is missing. Let's put it that way. Nothing is floating, or nothing that shouldn't be there. A bunch of layers going on there. That's not the MAN logo, what's that? That's the Renault logo. They got a bit of everything there. This is an everything truck right in. Because yeah, you got the Scania V8, you got the MAN. The one side skirt here that's got no paint on it at all, and one that looks like it's got two side skirts duped together. How have I only got one? Oh, this is at the end of the report. I forgot we were in a report for a second. How does it look? Oh no, they are two. There's the end of the... It looks like that's only one. It's weird. No, at least they don't have Michelins everywhere, but you know. It looks weird. But, you know. Not still there. Then there's also... oh, you are using one. Come back. So we've got a new roof bar, paintable roof bar. We've got a nice paint job that goes with it, and I assume this... But I don't know if that's from this pack. I think that's from the Volvo pack. Either way. Not bad, not bad. Paintable bars. Allow us to paint everything, please. GTA 5 player? I do wonder... kind of what goes through their mind when they see that. 1485, that's a little bit further up. Wolf, think of the subscription. Not a paid sub, a YouTube sub. I should just say follow, shouldn't I? Loco as well, Mahone. 6'8". Chat, you're going further up the list, chat. Why were the other ones? There were some that were doing reports and now they're not. Of course, it's just me now. Also missing a few numbers, I think. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Hello, Luke. Yeah, the said hi thing. Is this a thing on the app or is this something else? Are you doing an emote? What does this say on your screen? I want to know. You know how when you're texting between Android and iOS and the feature where you can react to a message, on the corresponding person's thing, it just says that, but in text form. It doesn't show the feature. Good job. Took your time doing that, didn't it? You're nice. I appreciate that. Well, I like to review the situation maybe too many times rather than not enough times, so that I'm absolutely sure. The patron car. Which one is the patron car at the moment? It's the rally-looking Mercedes, isn't it? This doesn't look too bad. The wheels are cool. What's wrong with that? Sure. And then this is the Mazda public one. Can you get banned for going over the speed limit? If you somehow go over 110, yes. What happened to you? If you go over the road's speed limit, then it's okay, but it depends on how you do that. How long was that? Nearly 2 weeks. It still has the previous thing. And by the way, for the barriers, they don't show in the reports, so it looks very weird how those barriers don't show there. Oh my god, well done. Collision. So, I'll modify that one, because they weren't overtaking, really. You can now see that the cars are doing an absolutely useless traffic assistance because of the lights are already doing the thing. You don't need to do that if the lights are already there doing that. They moved. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. And what about this one? There we go, now you move. Nice, nice. What I should have looked at, the lights might have just changed as they did it. So it could have been. Could have banned you. Maybe. Now there's other people on. Gunner is doing one. If they do it again, I just want to wait and see the lights change once more. See if they do anything else. But yeah, you see how the stuff is still here? Doesn't show in reports. Weird. I know, very weird. You see the car? Still over there. You see the car? Down there somewhere. See? Pay attention. But if, as their, quote, friend is gone, then, you know, they may not do it. Alex, welcome. Wasn't SES combine Scandinavia with Nordic Horizons? It would be nice, like a part 1, part 2, but no, they're two different regions, so you're going to get to two different places, sadly. I don't really know why. At the time, Scandinavia was only half of Scandinavia. I don't really know why. What made them stop at Oslo? Oh. Like, why there? Really? Stop spawning on the road? It's from when they get kicked, I think. For whatever reason, they just respawn in. That's what the ghost mode thing is for. They're meant to use it to just briefly get off the road. You get about 30 seconds. Just get off the road. Damage trailer. It doesn't affect your speed, I believe. Yeah, anything like that. You still have to repair it, but it doesn't affect you. If your truck is damaged, then you're limited in how many gears you can reach, and so on. I don't think trailer does that. I think they moved over, but then they realized no one's there to stop. They're not actually stopping anyone, so. Yeah. Okay, not too sure what you're doing there, not too sure what you're doing either. Ah, good job. I think these two were squeezed against each other anyway. This is outside Calais. Thinks it's a mod, maybe. They think they're helping out. That double trailer down there at the bottom is one of the new ones as well. Alex, I appreciate the follow. Big fan. Welcome over. Scottish, Andrew, Spider. How are we doing? One of them is gone for blocking. Okay. Someone else going to try? No. ProMods server is not back up yet. No, I don't think it is. Maybe soon though, because ProMods itself is out. So if you did want to buy it, won't be too long until you're able to play again. Quite a few tweaks in the newest version as well. So thank you for that, Killer. Nice. Nice. Cool. That was a kick. When? I don't know when. There's no date for when. TMP doesn't do dates. I think the only time I've ever heard TMP doing a date for something as of in recent history was when the buses came out. And they said, you know, 10th of July. That was it. I don't think TMP's coming to PS5. The way that it works in files, and consoles don't do files. So, why'd you do that? To what? That player that I just saw, they were kicked or banned. This one we have to watch all the way through. Doesn't matter if they do something in the first half, we still have to watch all of it. It's close. Did for 4 weeks. Stop watching vids. It shouldn't make you want to do that. In-game, right? In-game. You have to clarify in-game. Yeah, I understand though. I understand that. When's it coming to PS5? There's no date for that either. What people need to understand, I hope that you're not one of those that spams on Instagram. One of the gifs that I've now come to hate is that meme of the person opening the fridge door and then going, because they realize there's nothing in there that they want. Every single post that SES does, someone puts that damn gif there. Because, oh, God forbid a company posts about something else they're working on. Oh. What they want in the fridge is just a date for the console release. Like, shut up. Stop it. Stop it. GTA 6 may not be next May. I think people are rumoring that it's going to be delayed again. So, sometimes you report yourself. That's okay. Because then as long as we can see the person, there we go, that is doing the bad, we can swap to them. Okay, that was near the end. What was the sudden brake check for that? And then another one. They did boom, boom, just bumps into them twice. Whether that was the car actually doing it or the truck doing it when they're trying to merge back in. It was kind of a brake check. 1, 2. The car did go to the right there. If you're following along the line of the grass, the truck was just trying to pass. That rhymes. So, 1, 2. The second one was a bit more intense than that. So what do? That, and in the middle of that, I'll put that. Just go to the full loop. The That overtake could have been okay. I think the way that they merged back in would have been a bit close, assuming the car didn't hit them. That's fine. Please clear the air. I don't know what you two were arguing about. T, I'm just skim reading that. Let's not have an argument. Let's not have some beef. Please. Bit of a bump. I haven't seen someone use the roof box in a while. I thought people would be using it more often. Fitted the electric into that. Or is one of them electric anyway? No, I've forgotten. Hello, Sean. Hello, Jonas. Test confirmed. Or road. This is the CD road. It's named the CD road. Calais-Duisburg Road, between the two cities of those names. Only Scania and Renault. Okay. So they've put an engine into it, as if that would make a difference. Remember that car. Mobile home trailer. That would be nice. Imagine it's your little mobile office and you can actually go into it. We're going a bit extreme here with the suggestions. The amount of potential getting out of the vehicle could do. Let's hope we get that. Then focus on where you can go when you're out of the vehicle. But yeah, they have in previous years been a container-like trailer that has had it. I think during one of the Real Ops events, there was a mobile home type trailer. There's of course a special transport trailer, which you are carrying a home, an actual home. I think that's in ATS though. Use a car with a trailer. What, and they didn't get kicked for it? I think you can take a job with the car, but the moment you try and connect to it, it won't will let you. It won't do it. Christmas lights. The lights that go around the frame of your vehicle, those ones, they are a reward that you would have gotten from an event. Or you can buy them on the marketplace, the Steam marketplace. Yes, it's allowed to overtake safely. Of course it is. Not unsafely like this. This person would have continued if no one were coming from the other direction. Where would you have gone? Where would your backup location have been? Luckily, no collision, of course. But, you know, what's the point? Purple one was you. Somewhere. There was another car now, wasn't it? Reload. Was it in this one? Yes, this car. This one. Standoff. Can you see why you're banned? You should be able to see why you're banned. Go to your profile on the website and it should tell you. It will also prompt you to appeal if you haven't already. You should be able to check. Because everyone's scenario is different. A clip. If a clip is automatically added, if it's from a web report, it's more likely to be added with the ban, and if it's in-game, you'll have to wait a bit. They refuse to give it. They don't refuse to give it, they just haven't yet. Like the session, everyone I've banned during this session currently doesn't have a video yet. But they will. It's probably one of those cases where someone else, or me, has punished you, and at this very moment, you don't have a video yet. How long does it take? It doesn't take long to make an appeal, but it can take a few days, up to a few days for it to be responded to. Doesn't mean it will take a few days. Did you just not stop in time? Is that what that was? Terrible brakes. Terrible brakes for a car. Horrible. Always done it past in 10 minutes. No worries. Enjoy. Hope you survive. We'll be wrapping it up soon anyway, so. They didn't try it again, did they? No. So that's actually not bad. Good swerve. Not bad, not bad. They weren't banned for that. UK rework. We're just waiting for the hint, just something relating to it, and then we'll be happy with that. I'm not going to be one of those people that the moment they do say they're working on it, going to beg them when. Because, again, for the same people that are wondering when the console is, at this very moment, there's only been one DLC that they've made, revealed is coming, and then haven't released it yet. And there's been a good reason for that. Everything else that they've said they've officially started has released. So, you know, just patience. This company doesn't mess you around. I hope that statement doesn't become a ages like milk. Oh, yeah. Drive on the train? No. All of UK removed. That is an improvement. That's a rework. Timber mod. If you speak multiple languages, that's a benefit. You could also benefit the translation team if you speak multiple languages. At the moment, the applications for mod are not open, but whenever they are, if you meet the criteria, you can apply for it. You're able to apply for it. And for nothing. The time is 1 week. That must mean that you have been banned in the past few hours. Could have been by me, and at this moment you don't have a video yet, but you will. If you make an appeal, it'll all be sorted out. Albania. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with having 2 Albania translators, for example. I don't think that's a very commonly spoken language. There's still no harm in doing that. In the sense of, like, the TMP audience. Compared to, you know, Turkish. Well, why not? Wrong way. What did this one really do? There was that. And it kind of gave up on that idea. So. Only convoys. Yeah, oh, Charlie, these are not on the Convoy browser. This is on TruckersMP, which is an extra downloadable mod for the game. It's not in the in-game browser. Would make it easier, but sadly not. Nice. That kind of stuff is usually a kick if you see that, but I mean, in the report. Tom, welcome in. Have a flare. What hell was your stream? Appreciate you stopping by again. Hope you're doing well. Killer, well done. If you appeal. No, I don't review the appeals on stream. We can't do that. But if it's one of my bands, then I will reply to it. Nice. Gonna get the mod. Yeah, it's a free mod. It's a free client. You download it as long as you download it from the right place. I'll check you. Someone rammed you. Don't tell me to go to you because the situation's probably already happened. Have you reported it? Is it in this list somewhere? You should. What did I do inappropriate there? I should have done incorrect way, shouldn't I? It's more correct. Might tweak that. Same length, just different reason. Well, these clips, what you're seeing right now are replays of it. I have to save videos of each one of them. So your particular instance, whatever you did, will be in one of these videos. It would be very nice if it was all automated. So I press the ban button and then some video footage is generated. Or something, and then, you know, he drove off. Oh, Cyber. Well, then how am I going to see it? Cyber, if it's already happened. Can't be a witness to it. That's unfortunate that that happened to you, though. Let me tweak it. Otherwise I'll forget to later and then I'll be confused. It could have been me. I'm not the only one that does this kind of stuff, but if you were banned and you don't have a video, it's likely a in-game ban. But the point being, it doesn't matter who actually banned you. Whether it was me or someone else, it doesn't matter. That's why you don't know. Charlie? Is this a different Charlie? Hey? Well, it can't be God bless Charlie, because you only just joined. It's Portuguese. No, sadly not. I do not. But hello, hello. What's this server called? This server is called Simulation 1. When you download TMP and you link it to your Steam copy of the game, and you then load the client, like with the launcher for it, you're presented with a login screen. Not your Steam login, you need a TMP account, and then you have a list of servers. This is the first one. Hola. I know that one. That means hello. It might be you. Well, then I'm very impressed on how quickly you managed to join us. Yeah. Maybe I'll see you at some point. Yes, indeed. Are you both moving at the same time, though? You can just slowly build up speed and then maybe merge. I don't know. Now, I'm not going to say every phrase. Which GTA is this? It's GTA 6. This is early access, one of the modes you'll be able to play on GTA 6.
Huh?
Yeah, there we go. This person didn't appreciate you doing that, though. Bit of a bump. Bit of an air bump. A little lag spike. Red Dead 5? What happened to 3 and 4? Where are they at? Hello, Lucky, welcome in. Lucky luck. Is that a double amount of luck? That's impressive. How are you doing? And then train is okay right now. Nice. Nice, John. Well done. Watching you. They weren't as good. Ah. Well, they were flops. They didn't do well, didn't sell very well. That's a shame. It's unfortunate. Okay. Potentially last one. They flopped. Ah, damn. No, I wouldn't think any Rockstar production would flop like that, but no, interesting. You stuck with your low bit trailer? Yeah, you need a bit of momentum, and then you need to sort of go a little bit more towards the middle. So you don't hit the barriers or the lights. That's embarrassing for you. Did you stall there as well? Good job. GTA 7. So GTA 6 is a lie. I think you can do deliveries with a caravan and the car. You can't take too much though. Why do they allow vehicles? Besides the trucks, you mean? Because you'll see other vehicles on the roads. It's a vehicle simulator, don't forget. The main vehicle being trucking, but then you will see all these other vehicles as well. That's the point. I am from the UK, yes. The one below your license plate. Go on in. Tell me what's on it. What's your plate? I mean, Alex, you didn't join at the end. Not really. You like to watch the streams? MMs? I'm glad you do. Big fan. Yeah, I mean, if you take the train over there as well, then that's, you know, a Noble has joined at the very end. Well done. Seeing you next time, Mike. Blocking, though. The car did nothing. Surprisingly. It just followed the line. Guess what? Don't say it. Don't say it, Nat. Don't say it. Shut up. Shush. Shut up. Shh. Low PC. Implying low specs? Or what? Clutching the end indeed. What you need to do is, if I were raiding out or just before I switch to the outro scene. Then you join. Train line. We're at the train line. The gate is down. Usual times of streaming. Okay, so I don't stream for very long. And I am looking on the train. What do you want me to look at? There's nothing wrong here. The train is down. The gate is down. Usually Monday to Wednesday. There will also be some TikTok streams as well. So this is roughly where I end. 2 hours before now is when I start. So tomorrow we could do some driving, but it will start at the same time today's one did. I don't see your name, Supercharger. Don't spam, man. I can see your message. Look at the train. Are you the train? Gonna be a regular? I'd love to see that. That's very nice. I appreciate everyone that's been joining. This year, when I do a little summary thing, I've never really done a proper, like, let's have a look at what we've done. Lots of big numbers this year, big stats. Big number from Charlie there as well. 65 months. Welcome back, man. How you doing? But yeah, big numbers. It's been very good. A lot of milestones. The price gone down too. Yeah, this number will always be near 100, but you notice the ID number, I think we started at around 1200, 1300. So, yeah. Last 2 weeks have been rough. Unfortunate to hear. Work related, life related. Why are you complaining? Well, hang on a minute. If work was, I don't think that was consensual. Hello, sick? Yeah, that doesn't sound, you know, he didn't want that. So, yeah. When's it coming to consoles? We don't know when the game is coming to consoles. That was not necessary. You only have to took 3 people. Come on, man. Calm down. Check Calais? We did near the beginning. Calais is messy. Duisburg is messy. In between is also messy. I wanted to make sure my sound hasn't died out. Actual sick. No, not good sick. No, like, oh mate, this is sick. Is it COVID? Is it the flu? 10th of October. The 10th of October is when Battlefield 6 releases. There has been no other date for anything else confirmed. If there were a date for it, I would tell you. Because then I would know. WikiHow? Oh. Trucker, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Have a flower. Bug? Then this week it's been the flu. Oh dear. So at the moment, are you like at the worst of it, or are you slowly getting better? You know when Nordic releases? Go on. You might be waiting a while, Ocean. I'm sorry. Might be 12th of what? October? Mostly, I see. Simulation 1. Server. Yes. No, I'm not the only mod. No. There is, Gunnar is doing some. At the moment. Different colours. There is a little issue that I've noticed with it, but I'm sure that needs to be sorted out. But that'll do. We're done. 12th, any time in the next 6 months, right? And the colours, they mean something else, but I am not clarifying what they mean yet. Something part of it needs, like this, I think was one of the... Is this a report that I've claimed or not? That's a normal report. What does it mean, though? August 20th. That's been and gone. Server. You've missed it. Train tracks. Those are the train tracks, yes. You're late. What I'm going to do, though, is... just hang on a minute. And, ooh, look at the yellow. Nothing else. We're fine.